Brooklyn Beckham has, he's been talking.
It's a real-life family drama.
Brooklyn blasted his parents on social media.
I have been silent for years and have made every effort to keep these matters private.
Really, why is Victoria getting blamed when it was Mark Anthony who put her in that situation?
Release the tapes.
Yeah.
Someone release the tapes. Like,
It's the new Epstein files.
Seriously, release the files. We're still talking about the Beckhams. It's been years, it feels like, that we've been talking about the Beckhams feuds.
It's been a lifetime. It's
been a lifetime.
sad that it doesn't feel that long ago that Brooklyn Beckham was born, and now he is biting the hand that has fed him for many, many years. And so the last ones we were talking about, it was just all about like, we think possibly this happened, and now we know exactly.
Well, we know Brooklyn's side of the story, don't we? Do we really know exactly what happened? So the last time we talked, Brooklyn had apparently said to his family, only reach me through lawyers. And then everyone on the internet started speculating about, Nicola and Victoria, so Brooklyn's wife and Brooklyn's mum, not getting along.
Yeah.
Now, the drama has just intensified, and I am talking, this is like Meghan Markle, Prince Harry 2.0 for British people, because the Beckhams are another royal family, essentially, and this is pretty intense. So Brooklyn Beckham posted on his Instagram stories a 6-page story. And he has gone.
I didn't know it was 6 pages.
Yeah.
Oh my
he
goodness.
Has gone
it's like a manifesto in internet terms these days.
It's his autobiography.
Oh.
So I'm gonna give it all to you, because why not? I have been silent for years and made every effort to keep these matters private. Unfortunately, my parents and their team have continued to go to the press, leaving me with no choice but to speak for myself and tell the truth about only some of the lies that have been printed. I do not want to reconcile with my family. I'm not being controlled. I'm standing up for myself for the first time in my life. For my entire life, my parents have controlled narratives in the press about our family. The performative social media posts, family events, and inauthentic relationships have been a fixture of the life I was born into. Recently, I have seen with my own eyes the lengths that they'll go to through to place countless lies in the media, mostly at the expense of innocent people to preserve their own facade. But I believe the truth always comes out. That's slide 1. Slide 2. My parents have been trying endlessly to ruin my relationship since before my wedding, and it hasn't stopped. My mum cancelled making Nicola's dress in the 11th hour despite how excited she was to wear her design, forcing her to urgently find a new dress. So this is the opposite to what we were told about the dress to begin with. We were told that Nicola changed her mind on wearing Victoria's design, and that pissed off Victoria. So he's totally given a different spin here. Weeks before our big day, my parents repeatedly pressured and attempted to bribe me into signing away the rights to my name, which would have affected me, my wife, and our future children. By the way, you've made a nice life off their name.
Let's calm down.
You're a photographer because of their name. I've seen your pictures, Brooklyn. That was a blurry photo of an elephant. And you get to be a chef on Instagram because your last name is Beckham. Chill, kid. They were adamant on me signing before my wedding date because then the terms of the deal would be initiated. My holdout affected the payday, and they have never treated me the same since. During the wedding planning, my mum went so far as to call me evil because Nicola and I chose to include my nanny Sandra and Nicola's nonny at our table because they both didn't have their husbands. Both of our parents had their own tables equally adjacent to ours. I find that so random. Why would she be so mad about grandparents getting a table close to the wedding party? Seems normal to me. On to slide 3. The night before our wedding, members of my family told me that Nicola was not blood and not family. Since the moment I started standing up for myself with my family, I've received endless attacks from my parents, both privately and publicly, that were sent to the press on their orders. Even my brothers were sent to attack me on social media before they ultimately blocked me out of nowhere this last summer. Out of nowhere? If this has all been going on, it's not out of nowhere. My mum hijacked my first dance with my wife. I love this part, guys. This is batshit. My mum hijacked my first dance with my wife, which had been planned weeks in advance, to a romantic love song. In front of our 500 wedding guests, Mark Anthony called me to the stage. Mark Anthony gets thrown into the bloody mix. Poor Mark Anthony. He's just there. He's like, oh, it's just bloody... They paid me. I was singing. Like, what? Why am I getting pulled into this? Where in the schedule, it was planned to be a romantic dance with my wife, but instead my mum was waiting to dance with me instead. She danced very inappropriately on me in front of everyone. I've never felt more uncomfortable or humiliated in my entire life. We wanted to renew our vows so we could create new memories of our wedding day that bring us joy and happiness, not anxiety and embarrassment. So they renewed their wedding vows last year, and it was, everyone kind of rolled their eyes because they were like, you've been married 3 years, why are you doing that? On to the next slide. My wife has been consistently disrespected by my family, no matter how hard we've tried to come together as one. My mum has repeatedly invited women from my past into our lives in ways that were clearly intended to make us both uncomfortable. I kind of love the idea of Victoria just like inviting ex-girlfriends over to tempt Brooklyn back. Like, gee, I
What
thought
about
she was a
this
bitch when they
one?
were dating, but then he's gone with this Nicola cow. Despite this, we still travelled to London for my dad's birthday, and we were rejected for a week as we waited in our hotel room trying to plan quality time with him. He refused all our attempts, unless it was at his big birthday party with 100 guests and cameras at every corner. When he finally agreed to see me, it was under the condition that Nicola wasn't invited. It was a slap in the face. Later, when my family travelled to LA, they refused to see me at all. My family values public promotion and endorsements above all else. Brand Beckham comes first. Family love is described by how much you post on social media or how quickly you drop everything to show up and pose for a family photo op, even if it's at the expense of a professional obligations. This bit's kind of funny too. We've gone out of our way for years to show up and support at every fashion show, every party and every press activity to show our perfect family. But the one time my wife asked for my mum's support to save displaced dogs during the LA fires, my mum refused. I just find that so funny. Like, whatever gave you the idea Victoria Beckham was into dogs? I've never met this woman, and I can tell you right now, she's not going out of her way to save displaced dogs. Like, she's rolling her eyes at her husband's bees. Like, come on. And then he just wraps it up. And celebrities love using the word narrative. Like, I've noticed that it's a real trend. I believe it's when Taylor Swift first used the term when it was during the Kanye West Kim Kardashian feud, and she used the term narrative. And ever since then, that word has been a favorite among celebrities. The narrative that my wife controls me is completely backwards. I have been controlled by my parents most of my life. I grew up with overwhelming anxiety. For the first time in my life since stepping away from my family, that anxiety has disappeared. I wake up every morning grateful for the life I chose and have found peace and relief. My wife and I do not want a life shaped by image press or manipulation. All we want is peace, privacy, and happiness for us and our future family.
Oh.
So that's when shit came out. And then celebs got involved. And I love the mess of it all.
Can we quickly go over the statement, right?
Yeah.
There's so much. There's just so much in it.
So much, yeah.
And it's like, and I hadn't heard the whole thing. I'd obviously heard about the dance, and I'd heard about the brand Beckham coming first.
Yes.
So here's the thing. I believe some parts of it.
Yes.
Some parts I believe that their family is a brand. I
Totally.
totally agree with you that they are like the UK royal family, just the celebrity version. Like, obviously no royal title, but just as big and popular. And they are owned by the Brits. And so everything they do has to be curated, and obviously to keep this brand. And it's Britain's, I wouldn't say favorite daughter, but she's popular, and obviously favorite son.
And by the way, like they are a brand, and I think everyone knows that they went through all that cheating scandal to save the Beckham brand. Like, it's pretty well known that David was like fooling around on Victoria, and I know that like no one's ever confirmed it, but also in that documentary no one ever denied it, which kind of speaks volumes.
No.
So that's where you can go, okay, they really are protecting the Beckham brand, and they have been for years and years and years.
Oh, and that I think Rebecca Loos, I think her name is. It's like kind of etched in my memory.
Yes.
The other woman. She like got destroyed.
She's spoken out. She's spoken out on this.
Oh, I can't wait to hear what she says. I love that she's still getting a call up. Hey, remember that guy that you had that affair with? Let's talk about his son now, to one of the Spice Girls. So here's the boohoos for me don't live with Brooklyn, right? And I understand that, look, he lives a very, very privileged life. He has no idea what a regular life looks like.
No.
He is the child of a celebrity, and he's gone from one extremely rich family to an even more.
Exactly. If he loses their money, don't worry about it. Peltz has the money for him.
And you know what I wanted to do, actually, quickly? Let's just I wanted to gauge the vibe from all of the wackadoos in regards to the last Beckham video that we did, because I remember seeing a lot of comments on either side of people talking about like who they believed, and it was just really interesting to me because I never really thought about that, because in my head it was like, well, he's just spoiled. And then I was like, reading some of the comments, I was like, actually, maybe you're onto something. So there was, do we read your mum's? Your mum's in it.
That's
God,
always a risky game.
God, I love when she's in it. Naja says, I think Mama Bex had full control over the family. Then Brooklyn Beckham got married and wanted to run his own life, which then ruffled Mama Beck's feathers a bit. The wifey is copping the blame, as mother-in-laws want to do. What? Oh, as mother-in-laws want to do. It's messy as fuck. I definitely makes the whole Beckham clam seem actually human for once, which I really agree.
That is true.
I really agree with.
It doesn't matter how much money you have. Families are messy.
And like, especially around a wedding, like all of this fallout really centers, like they obviously didn't like her to begin with, but it's like, it seems like the actual plot from that movie with J-Lo called Monster-in-Law. You know what I mean? Like, it seems.
Yeah, I don't know if I ever saw that one, but yes, I mean, the title alone.
It just seems like that. Rhiannon said the vow renewal in August of 25 was a big deal. To redo your wedding 4 years later and not invite the groom/husband side of the family says a lot. Also, easy for us to all assume it's the women who are feuding. I'm pretty sure Brooklyn is leading the charge here, and Nicola is supporting him on their side. So, I don't know. I don't know what to believe, because it seems, and this is me making huge assumptions. I feel like older UK people are definitely on the side of the Beckhams.
Yes.
And then I feel like younger generations of UK people are like, well, they're a bit more media savvy, and they're like, this seems fishy on both sides. Like, they're not willing to just side
savvy,
with.
But they also, like, young people love cutting off family members. That's a real thing now.
Do they?
Like, back in the day, even if you had the most heinous of a family member, you were like, well, that's my family. You don't, what are you going to do?
I'll deal with
them. But now it's like, these are my boundaries, and I'm going no contact with you. But they've got it in like a really public way, so they have to go no contact via Instagram stories. So I think, like, I agree, the younger generation have a totally different take, and the older generation are watching like, oh, these bloody spoiled kids. And he is obviously spoiled. Like, hello, he's Beckham. All four of them are spoiled. It's crazy. It's all crazy. My favorite thing to come out of this is that Nicola's ex is a Hadid.
Oh, is it
Nicola
Anwar?
Peltz used to date Anwar Hadid. Now, if you don't know the Hadid family, it's Bella, Gigi, and Anwar. They are all models. They also have a half-sister, Alana. And then mum, Yolanda. And did they get famous from Real Housewives?
They were like it really did help with Yolanda being on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, but and she had a very big storyline because she was married to that guy David something or other, and he's a famous composer and producer, and he like worked with Whitney and Celine. And there's a doco about him on Netflix. The names, I've lost it for a second. It was like she was with someone very like a real estate mogul, who was the Hadid
David
guy.
Foster.
And there you go. David Foster.
And he's married to like a 35-year-old now.
Yeah, I want to say her name's Catherine, but she was also on the show Smash. Anyway.
Yeah.
So the Hadids were obviously very powerful and wealthy before Yolanda obviously separated from him and got with David. And then that was another very famous coupling. So I think it was more, and obviously Yolanda was a model in her own right. And then she was kind of like the mummager with Gigi, like sort of getting her out and all of them, sort of getting them out into the modeling world to begin with. So it kind of helped them, but they were already on track to be that family because of that cash money that's behind them.
Yeah. So Nicola Peltz dated Anwar Hadid back between, they broke up around 2017. So for a couple of years, 2016 to 2018. So actually she was 22 and he was 17. So a bit of a cradle snatcher there, a bit weird. Anyway, I love how messy this is. There's someone who's written on a post about Brooklyn's 6-page manifesto on the stories. They've written, ending an 8-paragraph rant about his family's dirty laundry with "all we want is privacy is all I need to know," which is so funny and so true. Like, we just want privacy, but here I am opening this huge can of worms and like saying that my mum danced on me creepily at my wedding. So someone's written that on an Instagram post, okay? In comes Alana, so Anwar's half-sister, and she comments back to this person and goes, right, that girl doesn't want privacy. She's been trying to be famous for a decade. I love it. You are such a messy little bitch, Alana, and I'm here for it. And Nicola clearly pissed you off while she was dating your brother and maybe like broke your brother's heart. Maybe something even messier happened there. Who knows? But obsessed. Like she just had no need to do that. She just wanted to. And I love that for her. She just went, you know what? Fuck this bitch. Yeah, she's a dirty fame whore. But it's like, you're so rich, you're going to be famous anyway.
Of course. Like, but I think there's a difference. There obviously is different levels. So you can be rich and be wealthy because you're from, like, if you look at Nikki Hilton, right? Nikki Hilton, she's in the zeitgeist, but she's no Paris. You know what I mean? Like, Paris is culture.
Paris is famous. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think because obviously she's gone out and she's paved her own way and she's done a lot of different things. Whereas like Nikki's a bit like if she wanted to be famous, she would have to really do something. And I feel like with this Nicola Peltz, she, like, I know she's an actor and she's a model And so I think like that route is a way to sort of like get into like sort of mainstream fame and pop culture. But she really needed to do things to like a Pete Davidson with a Kardashian. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there needed to be something that made everyone go, wow.
Whoa,
and obviously her being with Anwar, who is also, he's one of those names who you're like, I think I've heard of him.
Yeah.
But like, unless you really like delve into pop culture, you're not really remembering exactly who he is.
Yeah.
And I think obviously getting with a Beckham, and this is not me minimizing their relationship or saying that it's all for, you know, likes and clicks and the power. It's that like that obviously plays a part in it. Like that obviously must play a part if you're the type of person, as Alana said.
Yeah.
If you're the type of person who's been trying to be famous for the past decade. But I do love how really like, can we speak to Alana? Because it feels like Alana has things to say.
I know.
And
Come
Alana,
on the pod, Alana.
you're welcome.
Spill all the secrets.
Fuck, we'll get
We're
Zoom
obsessed.
up. We'll have a little chitty chat and you just say whatever you, and it's just us having a kiki. No one else needs to know.
She's not the only celebrity that has spoken on the drama. There's a few people who have spoken in different ways. One of the Spice Girls, I sent you the video. I can't remember which Spice Girl it was. One of the Spice Girls put a video up of them dancing with Victoria at David or Victoria's 50th birthday and just wrote, "We love your dancing, Victoria."
And that's good stuff.
That's good
really
stuff.
good stuff.
And that just goes to show that they're like taking Victoria's side. Like the Spice Girls,
why
the
wouldn't
rest
they?
of the Spice Girls are on Victoria's side, okay? So Cruz Beckham has made no secret of his beef with his brother, and he has been seen liking a video of someone taking the piss out of the Brooklyn dance, the wedding dance. Right. So it's a very like subtle but, you know,
low
important
key,
dig.
Picking a side.
Sending that like. There's a guy called Stavros Agapau. I'm sorry, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Agapau? He was a wedding guest, and he is apparently the partner of DJ Fat Tony. And he has put up this Instagram story, and he's like shirtless with a towel on. Seems like a random thing that he's had to put up saying, "Keeping my mouth shut from now on," because he deleted this post where he wrote, "I was there and she did. He's telling the truth about the creepy dancing." So he has gone on to someone else's post to say that, and then he's like taken this opportunity to take like a hot selfie in the mirror to be like, "Keeping my mouth shut from now on."
Good time.
Rebecca Loos, she's weighed in. So she is, as you said, the alleged mistress of David Beckham. She said, "So happy he is standing up for himself and finally speaking out publicly. I have felt so bad for his poor wife, knowing too well what they can be like. The truth always comes out." So she's team Brooklyn. She's just so happy for Brooklyn. Talia Storm, who is Brooklyn's ex-girlfriend, she has weighed in. And she said, "I think what that boy has gone through over all these years in the Beckham web, as I call it, is a lot." She went on to claim that Victoria didn't like her during their 18-month relationship. And she said, "My first thought was good for him. People have all heard a million stories over the years, and I just think God bless Brooklyn for coming out and sticking up for himself. I am 100% team Brooklyn." Justin Anderson, this is messy and I love it. Nicola Peltz's former hairstylist, has said, "Brooklyn's wife was one of the worst celebs I've ever worked with. It's her 100%. She is a bad apple everyone knows how close the Beckham family really is. I just think it's so funny when people like take the side of this, like the seemingly it'd be easier for everyone to just side with Brooklyn, right? To just be like, oh, the poor boy. Oh, I feel so bad for him. And like for everyone who maybe doesn't like Nicola, like the former hairstylist, it would be easier for them to just shut their mouths.
Sure.
It's so funny when they don't. Like,
it's
I
just
love
the
it.
best when people absolutely pick sides.
Yes.
Speaking of Fat Tony,
Yes.
or you're speaking of his partner, there was a video that I sent you
Yes.
that makes
that's
me
what I wanna
laugh
see
because it
next.
kind of, so he obviously talks about the dance.
The dance.
And
have you seen
how
the,
the
have you
dance
seen the
came
AI
about.
dances of it? Have
Oh,
you seen
God.
people putting
Oh,
together
God.
the AI of it? They're hilarious.
I didn't see like the actual, I just saw photos of
There's
like,
full-on
and they
AI
look
videos
so,
of her like grinding up against Brooklyn. It's
They
outrageous.
just look so real. Like some of them
They
look
do.
so real. It's
They do.
actually really creepy. We have to talk about Fat Tony. Obviously, because is Fat Tony still with this guy who was posting and then taking it back?
I mean, I think so. It didn't say former partner.
Okay, all right. This is Fat Tony's explanation for how this all went down while he was on This Morning, which is on ITV in the UK.
That a Beckham wedding didn't have a videographer. Release the tapes. Someone release the tapes. Like,
It's the new Epstein files.
Seriously, release the files. We want to see this video. There is no way in hell that people... Look, I didn't have a videographer at my wedding, but I was on a friggin' budget. These guys had a videographer, no doubt. They would have had a full crew of videographers.
Production team.
Netflix might have been there, for God's sake. Like, there is no way in hell there is not a video of this dance. Someone get the video of the dance and put this to bed, please.
I love the thought that it wasn't Victoria who was, who instigated this. It wasn't, it really just comes
Brooklyn,
down to
wasn't
Mark
David,
Anthony.
It was Mark Anthony.
Like,
it was all
it comes
Mark
down to
Anthony.
J-Lo's ex-husband.
Yeah.
Who obviously, in some parts of the world, extremely famous. Like Latin America, extremely famous. But like,
Still
we
seems
only
like a
really know
weird
him for that.
person to be the Beckham wedding.
Yeah, I know. It's such a weird choice. Like, it's like that one song that he's got that like really made sort of international acclaim, which is called Need to Know. Tell me, baby girl, 'cause I need to know. Tell me, baby girl, 'cause I need to know. Then he was acting in that movie with Denzel Washington and a small baby Dakota Fanning. I'm definitely sure it's Dakota Fanning, not Dakota Johnson.
There's a burn.
Man on Fire.
In the car. Man on Fire. Yep.
And it's an excellent movie, classic. If you've never seen it, absolutely go and do it. But he like plays a pretty dodgy dad, and it's crazy to me that he was the act.
The reason.
Like this is the act, and he's the one who's like, grab your mother's hips.
It's so funny. It's all so dumb. You people are so rich. Suck it up. Like,
yeah, come on.
These are not
like,
real
you've got
problems.
So much money. But it's like the family of it all is like, we all know families who have completely fallen out because of weddings.
Yes.
Like, and because they don't like the person, especially mums with their boys. I said it a million times. It's fucking weird, right? The connection that mums have with their sons is so... It does something to a woman's brain. And there's already a lot going on in women's brains. Yeah. There's a lot going on.
Good luck to my brother if he ever gets married. Like,
I mean, like, what do you, like, cut the cord. You have to cut the cord. Like, the best thing my mum ever did was cutting the cord.
I didn't read the article, but I saw a headline that was literally like, what I'm seeing with Brooklyn Beckham and Victoria Beckham makes me so stressed out as a boy mum or something like that. And I was like, yeah, but just take this as like a reason to cut the cord now so that when you get to the wedding, you're not like this. Like, even with, like, I had so much drama before my wedding, and that was with my sister. Like, I wouldn't even know if I was the boy of the family and there was also the added drama of, like, my mum having to let me go. Too much. And good luck to, like, a boy good luck to boy mums, truly. I'm a girl mum. I'm waiting for them to fly the coop, you know?
And this is not me shitting on boy mums, because I know that there's a lot of, like, you raise them and you obviously you do, and this is with any kid, but like with mums and their sons, you raise them to be this man that you like, that you wished existed. You know what I mean? Like, you raise them to be something that's going to be like you. I want you to be great. And then you have this crazy high bar for anybody who comes into their lives. Yeah. And and it's not just like, we see the flip with dads and daughters, right? We see the flip on the other 100%. Side. Yeah. Where like, and girls are like, you know, but you've got to be as great as my dad. Yeah. You know, and that's why I'm like saying, parents, you don't have to don't be too good. You know what I mean? Don't be too good of parents.
Because otherwise you're the one going to be disappointed in the future with whoever they bring home.
Yes. You know what I mean? Like, don't love them too much.
Like, Brooklyn literally brought home like one of the richest people in America, and it's still not good enough, you know?
No.
Like, it's crazy.
I've got a theory. Are you ready for my theory? And this could get us cancelled.
Okay. Oh, I love it.
My theory is that maybe Victoria can see parts of herself in Nicola and she fucking hates it.
A scandalo. You mean to say that Victoria Beckham also was maybe a bit of a fame whore?
You heard it here first.
I'm shaken to my core to think that is possibly the case. No, she was just full of talent. Well, she was just full of talent, singing and dancing.
Also, during this whole thing, and I class myself as someone who remembers a lot of things about music, right? And it's more indoctrination and sort of, but I remember a lot of things about music. I do not recall Posh Spice ever releasing a solo single.
And yet all it's at the top of the charts now.
I mean,
it's at the top of the charts.
I know. I was like, what? And I'm seeing
I
like
don't
videos of
remember
her
it
on Top of the
either.
Pops. And I'm like, wait, I used to like watch videos of Top of the Pops on the internet. I've never seen this before. What, like, did this song exist?
Yeah, and so people have gone and like completely shot it up the Spotify charts. Like, it's all the way up the Billboard charts. Like, it's trending. This song is trending. I don't think it trended like this when it came out. Like, I don't think anyone gave shit when it came out. And then, because Victoria was kind of known as the one who couldn't really sing as well.
We don't know. Like, we just don't know. Parts of it, we can go, this feels true to me. And obviously everyone brings their own family bias and emotional bias in these situations. But really, we don't know. We don't know what kind of house he grew up in. We know that he's very privileged. And we also know that even though you have a lot of privilege, it doesn't mean that your feelings are invalid. It just means read the fucking room, mate. Read the fucking room. The world is burning. I mean, like, and so you're giving us a small reprieve with you and you're crying about your fucking billionaire, heiress, daughter, wife, daughter to fucking billions of dollars, and you, the son of the son and daughter of the UK, who are also worth hundreds of millions of dollars. Like, I mean, you complaining about petty things like, and mum didn't even want to help Nicola with the placing the dogs after the fires. Like, fucking, that's so specifically stupid.
Yes,
it's so
that's
dumb
what it is.
And specific.
Yes, you're so right there. The specificity of like the the petty little things that pissed him off, and that's what he needed to use in his statement. That's what makes it sound silly, Brooklyn. Like, if you had come out and said like, you know, something a bit more, I don't know, meaty that your mum or dad had done to make your life hard or whatever, sure, but like just choosing that, the dog thing, if that's it, I've gotten over worse from my parents and they're not even 100 millionaires. Like, move on.
God, I wish your parents were 100 millionaires. Or mine, or just
same.
someone close to us.
Someone close.
I think this is going to go on. I think we're going to have to talk about this more.
Yeah.
It's going to continue on forever and ever.
And we can only hope more celebrities come out and just randomly comment on Instagrams like Alana did.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed. Because
oh, God.
That's what mummy wants. I want. Mess.
Pick a side in the comments. Obviously, you don't have to be heartless, but pick a side. Let us know.
Do you have a side?
Like, I think. Well, here's my thing is, and this makes me sound like a fence sitter, but I think the truth is somewhere smack bang in the middle of he has been a part of Brand Beckham his entire life, and all he wanted to do was escape that because he's sick of having to do photo ops and pretend to be a happy family when maybe there's a little stuff going on in the background that it's not very happy. It's very princely behavior. It's very Harry of him.
Yes.
So your comparison to him and like that Meghan Markle situation to this is so bang on because that's what it feels like to me. But it also feels like that even though, yes, they have managed him and it's a brand, it also feels like you've skipped from one, as you called it, 100 millionaire to many 100 millionaires. And your life, even though it has its struggles, it is not for you, I don't think, to come out and go, right, I'm going to rip him a new one. And I just don't think that's not like, sure, say whatever you want. But if you wanted privacy like you said you wanted privacy, then that's not the way that you would have played it. You would have said, hey, guys, can we all get in a fucking room and can we talk about how we fix this? And also, if you've got some problems with mummy and her attachment, then you need to like go to therapy with your mum. And you need to go, Mum. Yeah, you need to go, Mum, this is fucking, you can see that this is wrong. And you need a therapist who can sit down and actually look Posh Spice in the eye and not melt, you know, or turn into ash with those looks. Oh my God, the looks that she gives.
I know.
And you need to have that therapist go, fucking detach, Mum. So I think like I think it's in the middle. I think it's so in the middle here.
Don't be a fence sitter like him. Tell in the comments who you're siding with. He's being a fence sitter, a boring old fence sitter.
I know.
I'm Team David and Victoria, and I'm proud of it.
Because you want to kiss Bex on the mouth so bad, it's disgusting.
I'm a straight woman. I'm only human.